Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video, this time playing some Urgot versus Olaf. And we're playing inside of like D2, D1. Trying to get that last grind in to get Masters before the season ends. But yeah, I'll try to show you guys how I deal with Olaf. I do think there's multiple ways you can play this matchup. I know some people like Ghost instead of Ignite, and then they kind of just ghost away from his ulti. That's what I used to do. I've been testing out Ignite, and I think I do like it a little bit more. I don't have a huge sample size, but I think I do like it more. So first things first against Olaf, you do actually win the early game, even though this is a really tough matchup. It doesn't get really tough until he gets 6. Nice, good trade there. If he ever walks up early, just land that E. Is what I'm doing right now, which is really important, is I'm auto-attacking him as much as possible, but I'm also standing in my wave. So that makes him Q the wave, which makes him push. But I'm also thinning down the wave just enough to where I know it won't push into my tower. So it's kind of a balancing game, but I want the wave to be right here, which ends up working out for me. With the wave right here, he's really pressured, especially with my jungle pathing into him, which I'm pretty sure he knows. But he's also just pressured by me because I am running Ignite. This is something that is really nice about Ignite, is it does give you a huge edge, like pre-6. Especially level 1, 2, and 3. Oh, nice. That's a kill. Alright, sweet. So yeah, as you can see, he felt really pressured there. Oh my gosh, and I missed the cannon. Classic. I'm checking if he's teleporting, which he definitely should be. Oh, there he is. Wow, he TP'd quick. It's like no death timer. So because I do have this wave here, and I'm also... I have a level lead on him. Nice, this is exactly what I want. Wow, nice. Okay, another kill. Yeah, this ult transpired just because I set up a really good freeze on him there, like right outside the tower. So I think in general, pre-6 against Olaf, if you can freeze against him, it's really, really good, especially if you have Ignite, because you just have so much kill pressure. Urgot really punishes people getting like slightly out of position, or if they're a melee champ and they have to like walk up to farm, then Urgot can also punish that, because then they're playing into your E range. So that's what you really want to try to do versus people early game. I like to go Cole versus Olaf, because he has just a bunch of built-in lifesteal. If anyone doesn't know, his passive just gives him built-in lifesteal, like, all the time. So that's another pretty nice thing about Ignite. But yeah, I like to go Cole plus longswords, just get a ton of damage. And even if you do get a lead early, you still have to be really careful at 6, I feel like. But if you do have Ignite, you can sometimes kill him. But yeah, you need Ignite pretty much. Aw, dang, I wanted the PTA proc there, but that's okay. I was also gonna see if I could like kind of keep that wave outside my tower, but he had a little bit too much pressure on me there. So I do get level 6 before him. And I also have Flash, so we can try to pressure with that. And then once I have Ignite, we can really ramp up the pressure. Sometimes people will comment on my videos and they're surprised at how passive people play against me, and part of the reason is because, like, look at the way that I position. Like, I'm zoning this guy off XP right now. So, like, people have to respect my E range. I think I'm gonna go for a kill here before he gets level 6. Especially if that Q lands. I don't even need to land the E. I just need to get in range. Nice, perfect. Yeah, once that Q landed, that was my go window right there. But I really wanted to do something there before he gets level 6. And then also, his TP's down, so I want to make him miss that wave too. It's just such a good time to go for a kill there. So yeah, as you can see, we're being aggressive in the right times and passive in the right times in this lane so far. Which is really, really important versus Olaf. I mean, really important versus everybody, but especially Olaf. Because this champ can run you down if you're aggressive at the wrong times. But yeah, the way that I see this matchup is basically level 1, 2, and 3, you win pretty hard. It can be kind of close sometimes, but if you have Ignite, you should win pretty hard. And then level 4 and 5, you want to be like pretty aggressive, but you want to be smart about it. It can definitely be kind of close. And then level 6, you basically only want to fight when you have Ignite. And even then, it can still be kind of close, like even if you have a lead as well. And then level 11, you kind of start to win. It can still be a little bit close, and then level 13, you should definitely be able to win. Like once you get level 13, you don't even need to land. You don't need to land anything. You can just win through shotguns plus Ignite. At those levels, it's really important that you try to like circle around him and proc all your shotguns. For anyone that doesn't know, when Olaf goes in his ulti, he can't be disabled, so you can't fling him with your E. It doesn't stun him either. And you also can't pull him into the grinder with your ulti. So that's why it's such a hard Urgot counter. But yeah, there comes a point where you just slap Ignite on him, circle around him with your shotguns, and you should still be able to win. But yeah, if you guys are struggling with Olaf, definitely just try to get freezes on him early. That's my best advice. Okay, I'm gonna pop refillable because we do have to be a little bit careful, especially with the wave where it's at right now. This is where you don't want to be versus Olaf, especially if he does have Ghost. But we do have that level lead on him, so that's like 400, 500 gold worth of stats. Let's see if he goes for a ward. I do have Ignite coming up, so I'm a little bit less scared now. Definitely down to fight with Ignite. Alright, I'll take that. Shutdown on Nunu, it shouldn't be too scary. And that is going to reset the Olaf's gold as well, since he got a takedown. Or an assist, rather. I guess that is a takedown nowadays. Oh, looks like the Olaf TP'd as well. My jungle needs to be a little bit careful contesting this. Because Olaf could get there before me. The reason why some people do go Ghost in this matchup is because you can kind of run away and like stall out his ulti. Because another thing about his ulti is every time he auto attacks, it extends his ulti timer. So if you run Ghost, you can just pop Ghost and just kind of run away. Gonna look for a little trade here since we are level 9. And his ulti should be down. Drop the Q on him. Nice. Just enough range for an auto attack. We got a nice max range E. Sometimes Urgot E, if it like kind of locks onto the person, I feel like it goes a little bit further. Like sometimes you kind of grab on and like latch onto them. I want to make sure I get these minions since I got Call. I don't like when jungles steal the minions when I have Call. I don't want to delay the cash in. They do have Talon mid, so we got to be a little bit mindful of that. Let's see if the Olaf rage pushes. Looks like he's playing it pretty smart. It's always nice to back in XP range of a minion wave. Like, if you're out of vision, it's always nice to try to back in XP range. I probably shouldn't have bought that refillable this game. Better to have the damage right now. Because the way that the fights go versus Olaf right now, like, someone's gonna die. Sustain doesn't really matter that much because somebody's gonna die. Gonna warn my team that he has TP advantage. That's one thing about this matchup, especially with bot lane kind of losing already. I mean, one thing about the Olaf matchup is that you just can't run TP. So the game gets kind of hard if your team loses. But I do really recommend running a combat summoner spell against Olaf. I feel like the matchup is just too hard if you go TP. If you do go TP, then you can try to play it safe, but it can be really challenging if you get behind. Olaf is definitely a champion that can just run you down. So here I'm just gonna run at him. We have Cleaver and Ignite. Oh my gosh, that's way off. I should have just kept running at him. Okay, well that was kind of bad, but that's okay. We can maybe get his tower, or at least get some damage on it. In the mid game here as a top laner, your objective should always be going for this tier 2 tower. Because this thing gives 700 gold right now. That's more gold than 2 kills. Which is pretty insane. So yeah, with how this matchup is going right now, I only want to fight him when I have Ignite. But with Cleaver and 11 and Ignite, it should be free kills. Like, he shouldn't be able to win. I wish I could get Pickaxe, but I'll just get Ruby for now. I want to get back out on the map quick. Yeah, I will say, though, I have been running Teleport a little bit more often in matchups where I can, like, get away with it. Because I feel like bot lane is so important at the moment. And I feel like one bot lane always, like, hard wins right now. Like, that lane is always just such a stomp.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Especially when there's a Draven. Well, I know everybody's bot side right now, so I'm going to try to do what I can top here. It's pretty hard to force, though, and I already got his tier 2, so at this point, you kind of just want to push in the wave and take jungle camps. Yeah, it's honestly really hard to dive this guy just because of his ulti. If it was like any other champion, I could probably just dive him at Inhib Tower. I don't know if this guy thinks I want to give him the red. I kind of just want him to hover right now. Because I was thinking the Nunu might fly in with a snowball. I do want to try to spread my lead a little bit, so that's what I'm looking for right now. Can definitely do Rift Herald once that spawns. I guess I'll get my Sterak in the meantime. Sucks our bot lane is playing so aggressively. They don't need to right now. As a bot lane, you should wait to push up until like we have pressure on Rift Herald or on mid tower. I failed the blast gun. Well, should definitely be a free Rift. This is why I'm looking forward to next season, though, is I think those Void Grubs are going to be so good. So I think winning top lane is going to be, like, much more impactful. I feel like this season, like, Rift Herald's nice, but it's not as good as Void Grubs. Because, like, Void Grubs is a buff to your entire team. It just helps you, like, progress the map so much. Man, this is where it would be nice to have teleport. They got some really good wards for it, too. Try to look for a kill on the Talon here. I'm going to go really aggressive. I think his ulti's down. Ooh, that last second flash. It's a little bit crisp. I want my bot lane to go for the Olaf. That's what they should be doing right now. Because I want to be in the Dragon fight. I need to be in the Drake fight. Oh, wow, the Draven's here. Oh, that juicy Sterak shield. Okay, that's huge. I'm so glad I bought a Sterak before that. Well, it looks like he is going to get the tier 2, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that play is so good for the game. And then also stalling out dragons from a Nunu is really nice. So what I want to do right now is I just want to hard push top lane, and then we can try to look to like impact the map again. But it's really important in this mid game that you're always pushing out waves. Like, make sure you're keeping your farm high. It's a little bit harder to do when you have Ignite. But yeah, it's a really important thing on top lane. If you get a lot of kills and keep your farm good, then you'll be really strong. Draven players are usually a little bit cocky, so let's see if we can do something here. I feel like they're always trying to play way too forward. Nice. Got the Draven. Oh, the E into Gale Force combo. That's kind of cool. I'll pop the Rift for them, and hopefully that goes well. I'm going to go deal with this Olaf. I'm going Ghostblade this game because I'm really, not only am I really fed, but I also don't have teleport, so I want to be able to get around the map quicker. Let's see if I can run him down with Yumi's here. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Not even close. Yeah, like I said, at level 13, guys, level 13 plus, you can literally just run into Olaf. You actually, at level 13, you don't even need Ignite, especially if you have a lead. If it's really close, you might need Ignite, but I feel like I have beaten him without Ignite before, even at 13. Like, even when it's closer, too. Oh, dang, my team loses the fight, though. Feels like one of those games where I gotta be everywhere. Got my Ghostblade active up. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, cool. We're kind of getting the Caitlyn back in the game. I think for the next item, we're going to go Hullbreaker. And then I'll probably go Randuin's last item, because Randuin's is really good, but I want to go damage right now because I'm so fed. And again, I also want to get around the map quicker. The 5% movement speed from Hullbreaker actually helps out a lot. Especially like synergizing with the bonus movement speed from Yumu's. Because when you're running Ignite Man and you have to catch these waves, like versus Split Push Champ, you kind of have to go Yumu's Hullbreaker, I feel like. Just to keep up with like the pace of the game. It's really hard to play the mid and late game without teleport, but I hope this game shows that it is kind of doable. You just have to... You have to build properly, and you just have to kind of be on top of your game. Like, every time I recall, I'm always pushing out these waves, and my team is dying while that happens, which sucks. But you have to push out these waves. I really want to stress that because I think it's something that top laners don't do enough. I think even when I'm autopilot, sometimes I catch myself not even doing that enough. I'm gonna do a bit of an early ulti here just to get that slow down. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, the Draven was chunked out pretty good there, so we got a pretty good slow on him. The Urgot ulti slow does scale off their missing HP, so always good to keep that in mind. And it also does scale like the more you burst them as well. Oh, he dodges my Q off that. I actually didn't need a flash, rip. Really good to get the Talon off the map though. That guy's a big part of their team right now. There's a chance we can maybe turn this. Oh man, I can't even get my E off. Alright, fair play. Leona got my shutdown, which is really good. It's 1,000 gold to Leona. I don't mind that. And then, yeah, we'll finish off the build with the Randuins. I think that'll be really good here. With them having the AD mid and, like, full crit Draven. Pretty nice enemy team comp for Urgot, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys are just... How many of you guys play Urgot all the time, or if you just pick him in, like, certain situations. But if you ever see a Talon mid... and like a melee support, melee jungle, this, like lobbies like this can be a really good time to pick Urgot. Like even if you don't main him. Like melee assassin mid is really nice. Melee anything is nice. Anything that has to like run into Urgot. Because Urgot is very reactionary. He's kind of like a walking Nexus tower. Like, you're really slow and immobile, but if people walk into you, and you can land your E, land your ulti, then he's just so strong. Okay, let's get this wave push really quick, and then I think we will kind of, like, cover mid here. If they killed that Talon, I probably would have kept pushing. Let's see what I can do with this Ghost Blade. Always trying to look for good plays with the Ghost Blade active. Very strong right now, so I would like the team fight. Oh, nice. We got the buffer. Wow, he's literally on the line for execute. Man, that is like the closest I've ever seen, actually. Okay, let's peel back on the Talon here. Holy moly, the CC is real. Another 5 seconds of CC chin. I wish I could go Mercs, but tabbies are too important this game. That's alright though. Once I get Randuins, I'll be pretty tanky. Then I can kind of tank out their CC a little bit. Wow, nice. That Draven is getting a lot of kills, but he's playing very aggressive. So with our side waves getting pushed in, we either want to go bot or top here. I guess I'll go top if Ori's going bot. That's a little bit better anyway, because I guess her TP's down, but she does have TP. So it's better for me to kind of stick around Baron. So if my team was winning, by the way, I would be splitting for bot tower more. But I do kind of have to, I'm so much of the team's kills that I do kind of have to like babysit the team. And then I also don't have teleport, so I'm kind of playing more top side of the map. And yeah, that's just because my team is not, I mean, they're not doing too bad at this point, but earlier they weren't doing that good. So I kind of had to play around them more, if that makes sense. So it's all about adapting to the game. Like when people ask like when to split, when to team fight, you really have to just adapt to the game. Like you want to be doing both on Urgot, but there's times to do both of those things. I need a little bit more gold for Randuins. There's also a chance we can maybe kill Draven here if he pushes. If not, we'll just back for Randuins. We don't need the whole team to back for Olaf. He got the tower anyways. So really important to push out bot lane right now. And then I'm going to be ready to rotate mid. And then we could also be ready to like pull back for Drake as well. Try to use these pings a lot too. Like I'm trying to ping my team right now so they don't fight. I want them to kind of wait for me to push. I am level 18 right now, though. I wouldn't mind to fight. My E's pretty short cooldown right now. Okay, we're gonna flash out of that. Holy moly. I got popped, actually. Okay, maybe we end the game, though. Caitlyn could maybe end here if they stall. I got the Olaf shut down pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't win. Oh my gosh, the healing. That was actually close. She does really good tower damage, though. That should be game. Alright, sweet. GG. Nice game against the Olaf there. We'll check out the damages real quick. Yeah, really nice though. If you go Ignite, man, Yumu's Hullbreaker just to like get around the map, that really does help out so much. Also with Hullbreaker, some people think you have to split push if you buy that item. It's honestly still fine in team fights. It is better if you split, but it's still cost effective. It's so cost efficient even if you team fight. I think it's like 130% gold efficient. So yeah, it's still just a crazy item. But yeah, 34k damage, only 4k to towers. I was kind of on teamfight duty that game. But yeah, definitely if my team was winning, we definitely would have split push a little bit more. But yeah, anyways, I hope that helps you guys with the Olaf matchup. And thanks for watching my videos, guys. Have a good day. Take care.